Hey everyone, let me just say something out of the block that might be a little uncomfortable for a lot of people. Even if you have a great job, even if you love your job and love the company that you work for, even if you feel secure on your job, you still need to create some sort of income that you own and control. So let's get into it. Okay, so I recently watched a video, actually several videos, where someone shared career advice that they would give their children today. And what struck me was that it wasn't just the advice itself, it was how clearly it confirms to me what entrepreneurs have known for years, and that is that the world has changed. And depending entirely on someone else for your livelihood is no longer a safe or sensible strategy. So today, I want to talk with you about why everyone, yes, everyone, needs to have some sort of income stream, a business, something that they own and control themselves. So let's dive into it. I've got 5 reasons here for you to think about. Number one, the old career model is gone. Like it's been gone for a really, really long time. The old career model was go to school, get as much education as you can, then get a job, then go to a company and you will love them for 50 years and they will love you for 50 years and you will retire with a gold watch and a 401k program and a whole lot of retirement benefits and work your way up and you get rewarded the more you work. Eh, that doesn't happen anymore. Like, I'm 63 years old, and that wasn't happening 26 years ago when I quit my job because I quit my job so that I could start a business of my own. And I worked my business for many years before I quit my job. So I would have the option to either keep both or just take one. And after several years, I decided what I wanted to do and I ended up quitting. Now, not everybody should do that. Like, I'm not saying go out and quit your job. What I am saying is that whether you have a traditional job or not, you need to have some sort of income that you own and control. It's totally different today, okay? Industries are changing so much faster. Technology is just running circles around all of us. And companies restructure and change constantly. They're being bought all the time. They have new investors. They're reorganizing themselves, putting the traditional employees in a situation where they have very little control over what they're doing that is contributing to their lives today and also in the future. So you need to have something that you can control and direct on your own based on what you want your life to look like. So that if your job takes a turn that you don't like, you're not stuck. You can go someplace else because you created someplace else for yourself to go. So the idea is stability doesn't come from employment or third party jobs anymore. It comes from adaptability and also ownership. Ownership equals stability. So let's look at number two. Skills matter more today than education and titles. They just do. Like, if you can do all the things that a prospective employer needs, it doesn't matter whether or not you have letters behind your name. It doesn't matter whether you have a 1 degree or 10 degrees. If you can do what they need done at a price that both of you can agree on, then you'll get the job, or you'll at least be in the running to get the job, right? Okay. So that's the point, is that if you start a business of your own, you're doing it with your own skills. You're putting your skill set, your educational background, the things you have learned, the relationships that you have, the experiences that you have in your life. You put them all together and you create a business that's yours. You own it, you control it, you can make it grow bigger, you can control the growth by keeping it smaller if that's what you want to do. You can hire people or you don't have to hire people. And the best news about this is that with technology today, it's easier than ever to start a business of your own. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to manage a business and to lead one. I've been doing it for over a quarter century. I'm not saying it's easy, but if you are going to work, and we all need to work, why not work your hardest on something that you own and control and not something that's owned by a third party? So the idea is to build something that you own, whether it's a product or a service, a community, a platform, a brand, and a TikTok brand, all sorts of ways to do it. Build something that you own and control, and you create the leverage, and the leverage goes with you wherever you go for the rest of your life or until you don't want to do it anymore. You can't get that from a traditional job. All right, now let's look at number three. You need owned income, right? You need to have income that you own. This does not mean that you have to quit your job and become a full-time entrepreneur. What it does mean, though, is that you need to start making things that generate value independent of yourself as an employee. How can you create value in the world? That is things people will pay for, separate and apart from your traditional job. So here's some examples: a small product business, a coaching or consulting business, a digital community, a niche YouTube channel. A lot of people have built income streams using YouTube, a subscription or a membership, freelance expertise. You can do freelance consulting, freelance writing, freelance speaking, freelance lots of things, right? A creative or maker-based business. That's what we do at the Indie Business Network. We serve artisans and maker entrepreneurs all across the country. So why is this important? It's important because when you own the income stream, no one can cancel it but you. Like, you might get fired from your job, but you're not going to fire yourself unless you want to, because it's your life and you get to do what you want to do. And it's your income, it's your brand, you own the service, you own the product, you created it, it is 100% yours, and you can do whatever you want. Entrepreneurship is the best personal development tool on the planet because it gives you confidence. It gives you the understanding of how to negotiate, which is power. It gives you creative freedom, and it gives you emotional security as well. All these things are unavailable from a traditional job. But if you have your own business, you provide them for yourself. Okay, number four, the future belongs to what I call portfolio careers. Have you heard that term before? I've heard that term before. It's about having a job, maybe, and also ownership, right? So you can have both. You can have a job and you can own a brand or a business that you control yourself. So think of your career like an investment portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. One stream might be your job. One income stream might be your business. Another might be just a one-time thing that you sell. Maybe you don't have a business doing something, but someone offers you a certain amount of money to do something to help them. You charge a one-time fee. You do whatever you want with that money. You can put it in your retirement portfolio. You can spend it all on clothes. You can do whatever you want with it because it's yours. And if the relationship that you have with your customer or client that you serve one time was positive, guess what? You can rinse and repeat that experience over and over and over again and create a business for yourself just by helping someone one single time. Might be a good idea for a business. All right, number five. The hidden truth most people miss is the deeper insight, and that is that entrepreneurship is not just about money. It's really about life. It's about having more agency and margin and control in your life. When you build something of your own that you own and control, you develop skills that no company can give you and no company can take away from you. You learn how to market your brand, your product, your service, and yourself. Like, how is that not going to make you a better person? And because all the roads lead back to you, you're going to do a good job. Number two, your creativity just expands exponentially over the years. Relationship building. One of the best ways to build meaningful relationships into your life is to connect with other entrepreneurs who are also building their own businesses. The stable relationships that I have long term, I'm talking 2, 3 decades here, with people who are also in business like me, those relationships are pure gold. Like, those people are my sisters and brothers, no matter where they are or what they do, because we all have the same challenges and struggles, and we meet them together every single day. Adaptability. When you have a business, you have to change all the time. You have to change with technology. You have to change with the economy. You have to change with your customers' fickle buying habits. You have to change with a lot of things. And when you have a business of your own, you learn how to do that really quickly. And that makes you a better human being all around, because in life, things are always changing. We have to adapt. The first to adapt, the best to adapt, they're the long-term survivors. So Entrepreneurship teaches you how to do that. And last but not least, leadership. Leadership. You've got to learn how to lead yourself in this world. And if you know how to lead yourself, which is an ongoing learning process, you also learn how to lead a business when you have one. So the leadership skills are transferable. And if you're leading yourself well, guess what that means? You will probably lead a business well also, because how you do anything is how you do everything. All right. So here's my challenge to you and something that I really want you to think about. Don't think of entrepreneurship as either or. Think of it as both and. Okay. It is, you can do both. You can have a job and also create an income stream, a business that you own and control yourself. Think of it as insurance for your future, not just, job replacement. Like, stop thinking about jobs and think about how to support yourself in the most secure and fun ways that don't just deliver income to you, but also deliver personal growth opportunities, fun opportunities, relationship building opportunities, travel opportunities, all of that. So you can start small, you can start messy because entrepreneurship is quite messy, but that doesn't mean it's not great because it is. It's both messy and great. And start before you're ready. Like, look around you at the world and see what's happening and look at the opportunities. And I believe if you have a phone, you have a business, right? Or at least you have the potential for one because so many people are starting businesses now on their phone. No computer, no laptop, just a phone that is basically a little computer that fits in your hands. So I want you to think about all these things, right? If you're a maker or a creator or someone thinking about starting a business, I want you to drop a comment. I'd love to hear about it. What are you creating? What are your challenges? What are you looking for in your business to do for you? Like, what do you want to be creating? And how are you using it to build yourself up, to build your confidence, to build your personal development, to build your leadership skills and all that? So I look forward to hearing from you. I want to know how I can personally help you over at the Indie Business Network. I train and mentor entrepreneurs. I've been doing it for a quarter century, and I'd love to help you as well. But first, I'd really love to know what you think about these ideas.